All right. What's going on, everybody? It is Jeremy coming to you with another live stream. And we got some, I guess, pretty big news in the world of the tech industry. I don't know a lot about TikTok, but I know it's a massive, massive app. And there's a lot of controversy around it. So I figured, why not go live and talk about it? I promised you guys I would be doing more live streams here on the channel. So here we are with a live stream talking about this big news. And again, I don't know a lot about TikTok, so I'm going to be learning a little more about it. I see the videos people post to social media. You know, Krista's been running our Instagram account. She, posts a lot of these TikTok videos over there on our Instagram account. But I don't know a lot about it. Plus, I need to catch up on some super chats because my internet went out last night. So let's just talk and let's have some fun. Hello, everyone. Smash the melee button. I'll let everybody tune in. We're going to talk about this breaking news. Electric Lizard says, thank God it's going, talking about TikTok. Now, again, I don't know a lot about TikTok. I've heard the controversy surrounding it, but clearly, there's a lot to discuss here. So I'm going to give everybody time to tune in. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. And let me know how all of you are doing. I see a lot of people are already here. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I saw somebody said bring back Vine. Vine was a massively popular app years and years ago. I don't really know what happened to Vine either. I don't know the extent of a lot of these apps. Maybe I'm a boomer. Maybe I just don't know. But there's a lot of controversy and privacy issues around the ever popular app called TikTok. Now, Roy McClurg, thank you for the super chat. Says, great decision. Thank you, Roy. And again, if you were watching last night, my internet went out. So I've got a few super chats that I need to catch up on. And I do appreciate all of you being there last night and being so supportive. I appreciate all of you being here. So now that we've gotten a lot of people rolling in, let's talk about this news right here. It says Trump targets TikTok. Everything you need to know. The president is reportedly considering forcing ByteDance, the owner, to sell the app or banning it outright. So let me get this going. I don't want you there. Okay, TikTok, an app known for its quirky short videos, is facing political heat because of its ties to China. U.S. President Donald Trump has ramped up his campaign against the short-form video app. On Friday, the president was reportedly considering an order that would force its Chinese parent company to divest its U.S. operations. Microsoft is reportedly interested in buying the app, according to the New York Times. Microsoft declined to comment, and the White House didn't provide any additional comment. Hours later, Trump told reporters aboard Air Force One that he'd prefer to ban the app, an idea his administration floated earlier this month. We're banning them from the United States, the president said, according to CBS News. A transcript of the Pool report. A report shared by media outlets said Trump suggested he could use emergency economic powers or executive order to ban the app. The White House didn't immediately respond to a separate request for comment about the remarks. So that's where we're at with it right now. And it said this could happen as early as August 1st, which on the East Coast, it's already August 1st. So this is some pretty interesting stuff because, again, TikTok is an extremely popular app. It might be one of, if not the most popular apps among, kids and young adults. It is insanely popular. So I love that Trump is flexing his muscle. Again, I'm not trying to make this a political statement. And this is the problem. This is what I'm fucking so tired of in 2020. Whether you like it or not, whether you're watching this channel right now or not, if you live in the United States, Donald Trump is your fucking president. Anytime there was anybody reporting on something that Obama did, you never had to hear people crying, going, oh, you're making it political. Trump is your president, okay? You don't have to like it. It doesn't matter how much you cry. It doesn't matter how much you whine. He's your fucking president. I am not making this video to make a political statement, but when I hear people crying because I'm talking about the sitting president of the United States of America trying to say that I'm making a political statement, no, I am covering the sitting president. And just because you may have a problem with that, that's not my problem. That's yours to deal with, okay? So leave it at that. I'm not trying to make a political statement here, but I am saying that I'm very happy that my president and your president, if you're in the United States, is making a decision like this based on the information we are hearing. Now, again, if you're one of these people that is very offended by what I'm saying, I'm talking directly to you, okay? And that's probably only 1 or 2% of the people that are watching this, but they love to cry. They love to whine. I saw when Dave Portnoy had a sit-down interview with the president of the United States, owner of Barstool Sports, or at least, he was the owner. He's the founder of Barstool Sports, and he's still, I believe he is actually the president. But when he sat down to interview the sitting president of the United States, a lot of people were crying, saying he's making it political. No, he's not. You're making it political. He's not. So if you don't like Trump, go vote in November. But other than that, I am talking about breaking news as we have it coming in as of right now. Now, again, like I said, I'm not super knowledgeable on TikTok, but I do know that it's an incredibly popular app right now. And by the way, thank you all for the super chats. I see the super chats. I will get to those momentarily. Thank you so much for the support, for the channel support and everything like that. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. Simple request from a simple man. I've even seen a few people. Let me see if I can find this really quickly. I saw a few people actually making some pretty funny jokes. Let me see if I can find it really quick, because at least some people are having a sense of humor. I got to pull the tweet up, so you got to give me just a minute. Boom, boom, boom. It was pretty funny. I think it was Slasher either retweeted it or liked the tweet, and I saw it in my feed. Yeah, right here. This is pretty funny right here, okay? And I feel for the people involved that might be, losing something. Like, so this is 100 Thieves. The reason I'm familiar with 100 Thieves is because they signed that OK Boomer Girl. But they said it's an honor to hit 600,000 followers on 100 Thieves. TikTok can't wait to hit the big 1 million. And of course, he made that right when the announcement came that Trump was going to ban it. Having a lot of fun with it. Truly, it does suck if you've put a lot of time and effort and energy into the TikTok app and built your following, and now you're going to lose everything. I do feel for people like that. When I first heard about TikTok, I considered getting one made for Geeks and Gamers and, us trying to utilize that platform, but I kept hearing bad things about it, a lot of privacy concerns. So ultimately I decided to not go there, and I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't move forward with TikTok. Now, will this get more complicated? It absolutely could. It could absolutely get more complicated, and we're going to hear, because again, now, I don't know Trump's strategy here. A lot of times when you try to make something controversial, or if there's bad news that they want reported, a lot of times the media and a lot of these really kind of savvy companies like to make announcements late on Friday. So that way the weekend cycle isn't filled with the 24-hour news cycle. It's usually weekend shows that aren't really predominant about the news cycle. So is Trump dropping this information late on a Friday so that he can try to handle business on a Saturday without the typical news cycle? I don't know. I have no idea. It is very convenient timing. Absolutely. It's very convenient, but I don't know. There's probably going to be a lot of kickback on this if I'm a guessing man, and I am guessing right here. I would imagine there's going to be a lot of kickback on this because, again, if you look at apps and if you look at how many apps have been downloaded, TikTok has been consistently #1 in all of the app stores and everything like that. So this is an incredibly popular app, incredibly popular. Now, again, if you're just joining us, we are talking about President Trump and the breaking news that he is targeting TikTok and threatening to ban the Chinese-owned and operated app. And there's been a lot of privacy concerns surrounding this app. And even top people like Ninja made an announcement that he was going to delete the app. This was a few weeks ago. He made the tweet out that he said, I'm deleting this app. There's a lot of privacy concerns. There's been a lot of other top influencers that have made that same decision. So it's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. Thank you all for being here. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. I see all of those super chats. I see all of the comments. I appreciate all of you being here. I see a lot of people, you know, a lot of strong opinions. It's not a car video. No car video right now. No car video right now. I also, one of my inspirations for even going live tonight was cooking with Ruthie there. Ruthie messaged me about some of the old live streams that we used to do on this channel and talked about the memories of those live streams and how many, you know, different laughs we had and all the good times and the memes. So I decided, you know what, instead of making a video on this topic, I'm just going to go live and let's talk about it. Let's have some fun. Let's see all of you. Yes, J-Dog, I would love if Trump would ban Twitter. That would be fantastic if Trump would ban Twitter. Now, as you know, I was suspended from Twitter for what? For memes, I think. I still don't even have an official Twitter. I had 23,000 followers on Twitter, and I still have not been given an official reason from Twitter as to why my account has been suspended. That's pretty effed up if you ask me. But it's not surprising. We've seen all of the concerns with Twitter. We've seen all of the problems with Twitter over the years. But that's that's where we are. And I have no idea. And I will not be returning to Twitter even if I do get my account back. It won't happen. Porkins says Live Geeks and Gamers is the best of Geeks and Gamers. Well, thank you, Porkins, longtime supporter. I appreciate that. But no, I will not. I know a lot of people have reached out and said, Jeremy, you're going to come back to Twitter. You know, I'm not coming back to Twitter. We have a Geeks and Gamers Twitter account. I don't run it. I obviously have access to it. We have Gaming with Geeks Twitter. We have a Sports Wars Twitter. And I do have a locked Twitter account that I do follow news and stuff on. But as far as being on Twitter and interacting, I'm not coming back to Twitter. Fuck Twitter. Fuck Jack Dorsey. And fuck Naughty Dog. That is my official stance on the entire Twitter situation. But yeah, any cool retro game pickups lately from a collector? Okay. I've got a really interesting one if you guys want to see it. Do you guys want to see my latest retro game pickup? You gotta smash the melee button, and I'm gonna show you. I actually purchased something the other day, a retro gaming purchase. Something I wasn't even familiar with. Are you guys ready to see this one? Because this is a beauty, okay? This is a beauty. This is a beauty. Give me just a second, okay? Give me just a second. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. Are you ready? Okay. Let me take this down. Okay. Well, I'll leave that up. So I purchased this. And I've never owned one of these, okay? I've never owned anything. I've never played it, and I still haven't tested it out. But this is what I just purchased right here. Let me take this down. Just purchased this shit. A Bentley CompuVision, okay? And it's got the joysticks with the wires. It goes in like that. Bentley CompuVision, okay? Look at that, okay? That's a beauty right there, okay? I paid next to nothing for it. I paid next to nothing for it, all right? I mean, that is beautiful. And yes, the joysticks, they come out. That's the wires. I haven't tested it yet, but that is my latest purchase right there. So if you're just joining, I'm a huge retro collector. I love going to thrift stores, to pawn shops, to retro gaming stores, and finding different video games, toys, old school consoles, movies, I'm a big retro collector. So thank you for that question. I do appreciate that. And I will be testing it out very soon. Some of the connections, like the connector is it's got an issue on the wiring, but I mean, I'm sure all of my old school gamers know about this. And so yeah, I'm going to test it out and hopefully it works. So that is the latest. So great question. I love those questions. Love those questions. So again, if you're joining us, a couple of things. President Trump, the president of the United States, has announced that he is going to ban TikTok in the United States of America. We still don't have a lot of details on this. I will go ahead and read the story that I just read a few minutes ago to get everybody up to speed on it. Also, I'm going to have to catch up with super chats from the night before, and I will get all of them here tonight. Real quick programming update tomorrow morning. Every Saturday on Gaming with Geeks, our gaming channel, we do a live stream podcast. Every Saturday, go over to Gaming with Geeks, subscribe to that channel. Every Saturday, myself, Ryan Kennel, Mark the Cyborg, Lethal Lightning go live, and we go for about an hour, hour and a half, and we do all of our gaming updates for all the news every week. So please go over there, subscribe to that channel if you are interested in that. We're probably going to talk a little bit about this because while this isn't directly gaming, it is tech. And I think it's a pretty important story. It's an absolutely important story. So swig of water for the working man. Do we have any working men watching right now? Swig of water to you, especially my retail workers out there dealing with all the nonsense of going on with the beer bug. Swig of water to all of the retail working men out there. Because if there's one thing Geeks and Gamers respects, it is the retail working man. We respect the retail worker. So the next time you go into a retail business, and if there's a price that you don't like, Karen, if there's a price that you don't like in the retail store, do you know what you can do, Karen? You can shut the fuck up. That's what you can do, Karen, because that guy working, stocking those shelves has no power over the prices, Karen. Okay? He has no impact. He has no decision on the prices, Karen. So shut the fuck up and respect the retail working man, Karen. Can you do that for me? Can you do that? That's all we're asking, Karen. Shut the fuck up. Respect the retail working man. Not that difficult, is it? But yeah, I worked retail for a long time, and I know the struggle of the retail industry. It is rough. It is very rough. So I'm always going to preach the gospel of the retail working man. What's up, Anomaly Inc.? Yes, I see Anomaly Inc. Hey, you see my Mario Kart posters, and look at that beauty right there. That is episode 1, the official movie poster for episode 1. Krista Nova got the Mario Kart posters for me, and Chris, a fan of ours, did a meetup. We did a meetup in Orlando, and Chris brought me that episode 1 authentic movie poster, and it is beautiful. I love it so much, and I love the Mario Kart posters as well. I see you, Culture Casino. If you need a Tallahassee DUI lawyer, that's me. I love it. Okay, so let's do an update on the story, and then I'm going to read some super chats. So again, if you're just joining us right now, here we are. Trump targets TikTok. Everything you need to know. The president is reportedly considering forcing ByteDance, the owner, to sell the app or banning it outright. Now it says TikTok, an app known for quirky short videos, is facing political heat because of its ties to China. I don't think that that's necessarily why. I think that is a reason, but I think it's the privacy concerns more so than just a direct tie to China. I could be wrong. United States President Donald Trump has ramped up his campaign against the short-form video app. On Friday, the president was reportedly considering an order that would force its Chinese parent company to divest its U.S. operations. Microsoft is reportedly interested in buying the app, according to the New York Times. Microsoft declined to comment, and the White House didn't provide additional comment. Hours later, Trump told reporters aboard of Air Force One that he preferred to ban the app, an idea his administration floated earlier this month. We're banning them from the United States, the president said. According to CBS News, a transcript of the Pool report, a report shared by media outlets said Trump suggested he could emergency economic powers or execute order to ban the app. The White House didn't immediately respond to a separate request for comment about the remarks. So that is where we are currently right now. If there are any updates, and I will check to see if there are any updates, but I don't think there is at this particular moment in time. Let me see if there's any updates. No updates as of right now. And of course, it's 11:51 Central, so that means it's almost 1 a.m. Eastern. I don't think we're going to get any more updates, at least this evening. But there's a lot of different ways that they can, with an app like this, there's a lot of different levels to it, and there's a lot of U.S. involvement. And I don't know if they can outright ban the app, but they can ban U.S. involvement with the app, therefore making it not operational within the United States. It's probably kind of complicated, but it's very doable. There's absolutely no question about that. Yeah, that's the update really quick. Let me catch a few of these super chats, and I want to thank you guys so much for the support. Unbelievable support. Deadeye says, Trump be like, what can I say except you're welcome. Celebrity Jeremy, I'm laughing about Boomer Jeremy. Love having you here, Celebrity Jeremy, and thank you for the super chat. Revan says, hey, Jeremy, how's it going? It's going pretty good. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. The channel just hit 267,000 subs. That is 267,000 more than I thought I would ever have. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Zach Gilbert, burning, festering trash pile over TikTok. A lot of people don't like TikTok. Zach Gilbert says, also, based Jeremy, here's more money. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Roy McClurg, preach, brother Jeremy. Thank you. I appreciate that. Roy, big supporter of the channel. Thank you, Roy. Thank you so much. Sasha Tech, Jeremy. Hello, sir. Hello, ma'am. Thank you, Sasha Tech, for being here. I appreciate your support as always. Culture Casino, my favorite DUI lawyer from Tallahassee with the unicorn sticker, super sticker. Thank you so much, sir. Reed Palantia says, support to the team. Helps with how oppressive things can be at present. Online must be booming. Thank you. Mega supporter of the channel, especially when I do these live streams. You have always been a big supporter of the channel, so I appreciate you so much, and I always like your inspirational words and your quotes that you put into your super chats. So thank you so much, and it's good to see you. It's good to see a lot of you that I don't really get to interact with when I don't live stream. That's the biggest part of the live streaming that I miss, was just the interactions. And yes, Sasha, I did call you, or where it is. Jeremy called me a ma'am. It is ma'am. It is ma'am. I'm a Southern guy, and I was raised to call women ma'am. And then the GameStop Macho Man tranny savage ruined that with that meme. So I totally understand. I totally understand. Liam Pearson, so this is like legit happening, or no? It appears it's legit happening. It appears that it's absolutely happening. Now, again, will there be complications that comes along with banning TikTok in the United States? Absolutely. Will there be a lot of resistance from the left? Absolutely. So, I mean, but I guess he can enforce executive orders and make this happen. And again, I've said this a lot, and I'll say it again. I'm a big-time old-school wrestling fan. Attitude Era, okay? Monday Night Wars, NWO, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Triple H. You know what I'm talking about. And Wrestling sucks now, but I almost watch politics as my new form of professional wrestling. That's pretty much how I look at it. So I just look at politics as professional wrestling. United States politics is like, it's like Attitude Era. Trump's always posting different promos. He's always mic dropping. You know, it's like Trump reminds me of the rise of Stone Cold back in the Attitude Era and how he broke all the rules and he upset the establishment. And that's what Trump's done to politics. That's how I look at it anyway. I love old school wrestling. Can't watch current wrestling at all. Sasha Tech, where do you think the big influencers from TikTok are going to go? Twitch, YouTube, IG? Well, I mean, I don't think there's any, again, you can correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I don't think there's any app that's comparable to TikTok at this present moment in time. I don't see YouTube. I mean, I guess YouTube would probably be the easiest one, that or Instagram, but even Instagram I don't see as being comparable. You know, there was a big void that was left in the market when Vine, you know, kind of crashed and burned for whatever reason. But this is where I don't really understand why a big tech company doesn't jump in and take full advantage of a mega opportunity. There's a huge opportunity to, you know, swoop in and take all of this traffic. I don't really understand why a lot of these big tech companies don't do that. Is it more complicated than, you know, than we think? I can't really, I don't know. I don't understand that. I mean, for instance, like Vine was huge. And I think that's where Logan Paul got like his big following, at least at first, was Vine. And I think he moved over to like Facebook and then he became a YouTube star. I like with Vine, when Vine went away, I don't think anything really took its place. And then TikTok came out of nowhere. So that's an interesting question. I don't have an answer for you. But if I was to say out of those three, I'm thinking about it. I mean, I'm not the most familiar with Instagram. You have Instagram TV, and with the little short, kind of quick, whimsical videos, I guess probably Instagram might be the easiest one. But yeah, that's going to be interesting to see for sure. Celebrity Jeremy. Jeremy was banned from Twitter for being an individualist. Can't have that. Absolutely. For anybody that's asking or wants to know about what's Geeks and Gamer stance, Geeks and Gamer stance is we are individualists. I believe in individualism, meaning you can believe and say and have whatever opinions you want. Just don't expect other people to automatically agree with you. That's it. You can have whatever political belief you want. You can have whatever social beliefs you want. You can have any type of beliefs you want. But if you come off as a social justice weirdo, I really don't want anything to do with you. I really don't. But in terms of the team, people on the team, they can have whatever political beliefs, social beliefs, movie opinions, video game opinions they want, sports, whatever. I believe in being an individualist. I believe in being true to who you are and what you believe and not being scared of the Twitter mob or worried about people pulling old tweets up or whatever bullshit and trying to cancel you. Fuck all that noise. Just be yourself. Be yourself. That's it. Swig of water again for the working man. Okay, get a better mic. William wants me to get a better mic. Is my mic not good? Seriously, I'm asking. Like, could my mic be better? I will get a better mic if I need a better mic. Or are you just anti Blue Yeti, or is this a Blue Yeti? Yeah. Are you just anti Blue Yeti? Is that it? But if I need a better mic, I can definitely look into that. I'm waiting to see what the chat says. Christian says, update it. Mic's working fine. Nope, it's good. Mic is fine. Mic is fine. I can hear you. It's good here. The mic is fine. Okay. It could probably be better, but I think it's good enough. All right. I'm getting good feedback on the mic. Okay. Got 960 people here. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. We are talking about the president of the United States potentially going to be banning TikTok, which is interesting to say the least. But I'm catching up on a few super chats right now. B Carswell says, cooking video. Many have banned TikTok. Yes, TikTok has been a very controversial topic for the last month. So there's and it's looking like it's going to be even more controversial come tomorrow. Revin says, this doesn't surprise me that apparently the SJWs don't know that Darth Vader is a villain. They don't know that Darth Vader is a villain. They don't know. Roundhead Ryan says the two best characters in Game of Thrones were Grey Worm and Theon Greyjoy. In fact, they're the best characters in history. It's not up for debate. God, Theon, man. Theon was so fucking hard to deal with. Hard to deal with, that character was. Sky Gaming, unpopular opinion. I like the first 3 Bayformers movies, and TikTok sucks. I like the first Michael Bay Transformers movie. I loved it, actually. I thought it was great. It's not a perfect movie, and it's not like a great movie per se, but I mean, I enjoyed it as someone that grew up on Transformers. Maybe it's nostalgia, but just seeing those Transformers come to life on the big screen for the first time ever. But I hate the rest of those movies. I fucking hate the rest of those Transformers movies. And I remember the Marky Mark one. Was it the fourth one? Was it the fourth one that Mark Wahlberg was in? And I remember, I'm like, okay, we're going to get back. We're going to get back to where we need to. And I was so excited to go see that movie in theaters. And it was awful. I had a headache 30 minutes into it. It was terrible. But I do love the first Transformers movie. I could watch that movie right now. I think it's very good. Other than that, I'm sorry. Yeah, I do call him Marky Mark. I will always call Mark Wahlberg Marky Mark. I absolutely will. I will always do that. RC from the NYC, a swig of water for all the frontline healthcare workers in the hot zones. I'll drink to that. My friend RC from the NYC, a swig of water for all the frontline health workers in the hot zones, for sure. That is a good one right there, because they're dealing with a lot too, and nothing but respect for them. There's my buddy Culture Casino. If you need a Tallahassee DUI lawyer, that's me. Entertainment hack, and I met Culture Casino in Orlando. Fantastic dude, man. Like, just he's very intelligent, very well spoken, very knowledgeable, and he's just got a really good energy. And he's been very, very gracious to myself and my team. You know, obviously we have the Park Hoppin' team. We cover theme parks. So if you haven't subscribed to Park Hoppin', please do that. Subscribe to our Park Hoppin' channel. And Culture Casino has been very, gracious to us and helping us out. And I really, again, without that type of support, without your support, without every single person watching this stream, whether you're super chatting, whether you're liking the video, whether you're commenting in the chat, whatever you're doing, even if you're just sitting in the back and watching from afar, you are the only way we are able to make Geeks and Gamers continue to grow. You're the only reason that this thing went from simply an idea that I had 8 years ago to now, at a point where we have a full team, a full website, multiple YouTube channels, and we're able to generate revenue. So thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate that. Okay. Entertainment Hacker, waiting on 300K to start irritating you again. I appreciate you giving me a little more time. So I still got about 33,000 subs before you're going to start irritating me again. By the way, Entertainment Hacker, your channel's been doing well, buddy. Congratulations, man. I saw you had I want to say it was a Johnny Depp video that really kind of took off. And I just want to say congratulations, man. Keep up the good work. Happy to see that. Yes, I do pay attention to everybody else's channels. Josiah Rises, one of my brothers here at Geeks and Gamers, has had an unbelievable month. He has gained over 25,000 subs in the past month. He's hit over 50,000 subs now. Incredible. So shout out to Josiah. Shout out to Entertainment Hacker. Shark Pool Bolt. Trump wants to execute Order 66 on TikTok. Absolutely. Oh, what if he just said that? What if he said that tomorrow when he did it? Like, what if he just said it's time to execute Order 66 on TikTok? Oh my God, that would be great. George Big Dick Lucas, haven't been able to catch up with you in a while, but wanted to say thanks for everything you do. George BD Lucas, thank you. Appreciate it. That name, I helped inspire it, and I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that, my friend. Jordan Diambrini says, you are real and full of honesty. Stay real. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's one thing that look, stand by your opinion, stand by what you believe, stand by, things. Don't let any fucking body tell you what to think. You just stick by it. But don't think what the crowd wants you to think. Think what you think. Don't try to be popular on social media. There's always going to be people out there that's going to support you if you're being real. Don't follow the crowd. Don't follow the trends. Just use common sense. That's all you got to do. Use common sense. And you can disagree with others. You can disagree with me all day long on almost anything. But as long as you have common sense when you do it, I'll have nothing but respect for you. But the moment you start using the NPC talking points, you can go fuck yourself. Because I'm not interested in hearing the latest update from the social media or the mainstream media. I'm not interested in you having your NPC update and your talking points, and then you just spew out a bunch of word vomit that you got from CNN. Not interested in it. I'm interested in talking to people who have genuine opinions on things that they're interested in. I'm not interested in hearing from people that just want to be offended for the sake of being offended. Not interested. Fuck off. But you, Jordan, thank you. I appreciate that. Mega Jetty, did you screenshot read super chats from last night's stream? I have them pulled up, and we're going to get to them a little bit later. Johnny the Whiz Kid, Tim Pool talked about this. Ever saw his video? I didn't see that particular video, but I've obviously seen Tim Pool, and big fan of Tim Pool. Tim Pool is fantastic. So, yes. I haven't seen his particular video on this, though. Troy Oliver, Republican or Democrat, no matter which is elected, the national debt always goes up every year. No president is truly for the people. I mean, I can't tell you you're wrong. I think there's a lot of variables that goes into it. I mean, I have justified reasons why I think the national debt is in the position it's in, but I'll save that for maybe a a D-Day Cobra video, which I never posted my D-Day Cobra channel, but I'll probably save it for that. Yeah, I respect your opinion 100% though. Ryan, yes, watching politics is like WWF. Attitude Era is the only one that mattered. Hopefully Trump gives the establishment a stone cold stunner in November. Yes. God, I love the old school. I could just turn YouTube on and get lost in old fucking wrestling videos. I'll get wrapped up in just old school interviews where they're talking about behind the scenes, and Kevin Nash talking about how him and Scott Hall used to try to find the shittiest hotel in town to stay at just because they were that badass and they could do it. I love those old school wrestling stories. They're fantastic. The Rookie Critic says, hey, man, sup? I don't care about TikTok, but this don't sound good. Kind of seems like a possible domino effect of taking down platforms. What do you think? Well, I think, again, there's privacy concerns with all platforms, but it definitely is privacy plus the fact that it's from China. And when China has the ability to kind of get involved from security standpoints, that's a game changer right there. So I think that's the major concern, is the fact that this is owned and operated from a Chinese company. That would be my guess. But again, I don't know a lot about TikTok. I think I downloaded TikTok like for a few days, and it was right before all this stuff blew up. And I was just like going to see what it was about. I didn't make an account. I didn't sign up for it per se. Obviously, I had to download it through the App Store, so they probably did have my information. But from that perspective, that sucks that I downloaded it, but I never created an account. I never submitted any personal information that I'm aware of. But I think that's the bigger issue, if I'm not mistaken. But it's a good point, Rookie Critic. It's good to see you here, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by. Longtime supporter. Johnny the Whiz Kid. My favorite wrestler was Ultima Dragon from WCW. I remember him. And in the N64 game, WCW versus NWO World Tour, he does this killer move where he brings his foe in the air and twists the arms. I like calling it the Crocodile Killer. I remember, is it Ultimo? I thought was it Ultimo Dragon? It's either Ultima or Ultimo Dragon. I want to say it was Ultimo Dragon. But I might be wrong. There's Nigerian Prince Jeremy. What's up, Nigerian Prince Jeremy? Which is it Ultimo Dragon? Yeah, Ultimo. Yeah, you said Ultima, but you probably meant Ultimo. But yeah, Ultimo Dragon. I think that's what it was. There's Nigerian Prince Jeremy here. Appreciate that. Yeah, Ultimo. Okay, there you go. So thank you for the super chat. Ord's board. Here's a little for the new mic. I mean, what you're working with is fine, but isn't it fun to spend money? Hail, brother Jeremy. Hail, brother Ord's board. Are you going to be on Thomas Gilkey's live stream tomorrow? I'll be there. Thomas Gilkey. doing a celebration stream. Thomas, long time believer and supporter of Geeks and Gamers, and he's at 475 subs on his channel. So we're going to go over there and celebrate with Thomas. So hopefully you guys will be over there as well. Congratulations to my buddy Thomas Gilkey. Revan, what do you think of Keanu Reeves possibly being Darth Revan? Well, that's been discussed for a long time. And I mean, I like the idea of Keanu being Revan, but I don't like the idea of any new Star Wars under Disney. That's the problem. So any involvement with Disney and Star Wars, I just don't care. I mean, yeah, if we're talking TV and from an animated standpoint, I'm okay with that because I've seen the animated stuff and I've been pretty okay with that, or anything that's involving, like Jon Favreau. But I mean, if they're going to get involved with the Old Republic and all of that, I don't want Kathleen Kennedy anywhere near it. I just fucking can't stand anything movie related with Star Wars right now. I hate it all. I hate everything Disney's done with Star Wars from a movie standpoint. Let me see. Bad Axel says, so after seeing who owns and runs TikTok, I say, cool, ban it, delete it, or whatever. And that is, because of the article I read. And again, I will give an update, guys. I will give an update very soon on the topic of President Trump announcing he will ban TikTok. Right now, we're going through some of the super chats, and I will get back to all of that here in just a minute. Liam Peterson says Transformers movie stream, perhaps. Also, have some money for the new mic. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, I would be fine with a Transformers movie stream, but I think we could do better than that. Like, why wouldn't we just stream? Well, I don't know if I could, since Hasbro is streaming G.I. Joe cartoons right now, at least they have been, could we watch them like on a live stream? I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if we could get away with that or without we get a copyright strike. That would be interesting because it's streaming to YouTube, but we might get a copyright strike for that. I would love to just hang out with all of you and just bullshit and watch some wonderful real American hero G.I. Joe. You know what I mean? Like that. That's what I'm talking about. So that might be an idea. We'll have to float that one around. Let me see. Celebrity Jeremy, where's the Yoo-hoo? I have not drinking Yoo-hoo in a long time. Right now, it's swigging of water. But the Yoo-hoo thing just kind of took off back in the day on these live streams. But I mean, I do like Yoo-hoo just occasionally. I can't drink Yoo-hoo every day. Can't do it. Proper Jeremy, quit oppressing the opinions of I said Proper Jeremy. Wait, that is Proper Jeremy. What the fuck? When did Proper Jeremy come back? Is that actually Proper Jeremy? That's not Justin Proper. There's a Proper Jeremy account. Quit oppressing the opinions of well-intentioned women by calling them Karen. It's disrespectful, you disgusting, despicable bigot. Twitter's better off without you. And there's Justin Proper who says I had nothing to do with this. Celebrity Jeremy says no. That's funny. That caught me off guard because I said Proper Jeremy and then I started reading. I said, wait a minute, that was Justin Proper. Wait, no, that is Proper Jeremy. Proper Jeremy is back. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? That's what happens. That's what happens when you live stream. This is what happens when I live stream right now. My God. I've seen there's like a Ron John Jeremy hat account. That's amazing. That's amazing. Wow, you guys are crazy. I love it. Sky Gaming, Jeremy. Oh shit, where'd it go? Where did it go? Sky Gaming says Jeremy equals geek culture Ben Shapiro. I take that compliment in the best way imaginable. I think Ben Shapiro is amazing. I'm really happy that Ben Shapiro triggered so many people when he said Star Wars has been predominantly a property for men and boys. That's what it's been targeted towards boys. And apparently that was controversial to say that, which is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But I love Ben Shapiro. Highly respect Ben Shapiro. So, yeah, that's a great compliment. Johnny the Whiz Kid, any luck on the issue of my bio paragraph problem? I did forward that to my guys, and honestly, they did get back to me, and I just haven't read it yet. So the issue is being dealt with. So, just give me, I'll be on the, if you want to check back with me tomorrow on the Gaming with Geeks stream, we will be live tomorrow. I think we're going to go live at 12 Central. So 12 Central on Gaming with Geeks, we'll have an event set up and everything like that in advance. So subscribe to the channel, put notifications on, and ask me that question tomorrow on the Gaming with Geeks stream. You don't have to send a super chat, and I will look into it. I mean, we are looking into it, but I'll see what my guys followed up with. Blakey T, but my lord, is that legal? LOL. I hope he gets rid of it. TikTok sucks. Yes. I mean, a lot of people don't like TikTok. That's for sure. So B Carswell says, thoughts on Anna going ham against Queen Bree? LOL. I haven't seen it, but I would not, you don't want to be on Anna's bad side. I can just say that firsthand. So Brie Larson doesn't want any of that Star Wars girl. Anna will rip her to shreds. No doubt about that. Jeffrey Turner says, sorry, it was my super chat that cut the stream. LOL. It wasn't, but I appreciate that. Internet went out all across the neighborhood last night while I was live streaming. Mr. Smiley, $50 super chat. Thank you. Thank you so much. Didn't say anything. So thank you, Mr. Smiley. Thank you for the support. The fact that anybody sends any type of money to support us is truly amazing to me. The fact that even people are watching, the fact that people are subscribed to this channel, that like these videos, it's humbling as fuck. You know, I'll never get over the fact that we have so much support. I will never get over it, and I will never stop being thankful. So, thank you so much. That means you believe in Geeks and Gamers, and I take that very seriously when people believe in what we're doing. You know, we've put a lot of money and time into the website, and you know, I know it's not perfect. I know the website's not perfect, but you know, if you guys can at least go over there and just create an account, jump in the forums, no cost whatsoever. If you want to, you can become a premium member for $10 a month, and we're working on getting more perks for our premium members right now. We have over 150 already, which is incredible. The goal is to get that up to 1,000 monthly members, and I know we're going to have to do more work, and we're going to have to give you more content, and we're definitely working on that. But Mr. Smiley, thank you. Really do appreciate that. Okay, before we go any further, I want to give the chat an update on what's going on here, just so everybody understands, you know, where we're at. Darth Vader says, you're the best. Thank you. Says, please read this. I got you, Darth Vader. I got you. Says, I'm the best. You're the best. So here's a quick update. Let's just do another recap really quick. This is on CNET, and this was posted around 8:12, so probably just a couple of hours ago. Trump targets TikTok, everything you need to know. The president is reportedly considering forcing ByteDance, the owner of the app, to sell or ban it. And you know, it says it's because of, it's facing political heat because of its ties to China. I don't know if I necessarily agree with it's just for China, but I guess in theory it is, because even though privacy is the concern, it's mainly the privacy is a concern because it's, you know, China, and China could have, you know, like, you know, information that they're getting from people, and it's China. So, and LeBron James will never call China out because LeBron James is a bitch. But people with balls, people that aren't scared of China, people that aren't trying to make all their money from China will actually call them out. LeBron James and the NBA aren't about that life, though. But they want to tell you how they're standing up for oppressed people and speaking up to be heard. U.S. President Donald Trump has ramped up his campaign against the short-term video app. On Friday, the president was reportedly considering an order that would force its Chinese parent company to divest its U.S. operations. Microsoft is reportedly interested in buying the app, according to the New York Times, but Microsoft has not commented at this time. Hours later, Trump told reporters aboard Air Force One that he'd prefer to ban the app, an idea his administration floated around earlier this month. We're banning them from the United States, the president said, according to CBS News, a transcript of the Pool report. A report shared by media outlets said Trump suggested he could emergency economic powers or executive order to ban the app. The White House didn't immediately respond to a separate request for comment about the remarks. So that is that is the latest update right there. So we shall see. We shall see. Interesting stuff, to say the least. But again, I'm not an expert on TikTok. I downloaded it for a few days. That was right before all the privacy complaints or concerns came up about a month ago. I didn't sign up for it, but we have the extent that we have, the connection we have in a loose way, I guess, is that, we do post certain TikTok videos that we upload, or that they upload. We kind of screen record or download those, and then we put them over on our Instagram account at Geeks and Gamers as, funny. And then we credit the original content creator. But other than that, I'm not sure. Oh, so you approached me. So we got a TikTok lover in the chat. I mean, if we have a TikTok lover, that's perfectly fine. Everybody's entitled to have their opinions. And again, I'm not knowledgeable enough on TikTok. So I have watched several videos, and there's some content creators that I follow that have, talked about how there is legitimate privacy concerns. And so I think there's something here, but I think there's going to be a lot of political kickback and a lot of mainstream and social media resistance. But Trump's been dealing with that for almost 4 years now. I'm sure it's not a concern at all. Xavier Relish says, honestly, all the other apps are just US spyware. I mean, you're probably not wrong. I mean, I've kind of, whatever I say and do on my phone or whatever, I kind of just accept the fact that I speak in terms of like, I say this as like, if this gets out, I won't be embarrassed. That's how I have every conversation, private messages on social media, everything I say in private outside of maybe my most trusted people, but just generally speaking, anything I say in DMs or emails or anything like that, I say it in the idea that this is public information, because people will screenshot shit all the time, try to post stuff out of context. So if anything, I would give anybody advice, if you're communicating on social media with people, anything you say, you need to say it with the mindset that the world can see what you're saying, because anybody can use these fucking screenshots against you. So I've had so many people try to bait me, on social media to try to get me to say something back to them in private messages or whatever. Another reason why I'm glad I'm not on fucking Twitter, because I don't have to worry about that shit, because I had an open inbox. So anybody could message me on Twitter, anybody. And I'm so glad that I have nothing, I don't deal with that shit anymore. But absolutely, yes. So we are at Sasha Tech says 943 likes. Let's get to 1K. We are almost at 1K. Thank you, Sasha. Thank you to everybody for being here. I appreciate that. World War I Flying Ace. What's the new Star Wars game in the background? That is the Clone Wars. That's the GameCube version right there. So, so that's the, or you didn't say new, but you said what's the Star Wars game in the background. So yeah, that is the Clone Wars. That's the GameCube version. Pretty good game. And by the way, GameCube games are like going up in price big time. So if you have GameCube games right now in their case, take care of them, because they're going up in price right now. Like Super Mario Sunshine goes for $75 right now used. $75 used. Are you kidding me right now? That's crazy. GameCube games are just going up in price for some reason, and they're tough to get to. 1,000 likes. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Yeah, a lot of people, man. A lot of people are happy that we're back to live streaming, and I'm listening. When you guys say you want more live streams, I'm listening. Do I hate the Clone Wars? Why would you ask me that? No, Lord Vader, I love the Clone Wars. I catch hell from people because I love the Clone Wars. I love the Clone Wars. Big time. Big fan of the Clone Wars. Television series. Love it. World War I Flying Ace said it best. GameCube is from an era when companies cared about their product. Absolutely. All right, so Joshua Sam has become a new member of the channel. Thank you, Joshua Sam. And yeah, I have made it to where, so we're going to do something with Geeks and Gamers Live. We have the Geeks and Gamers Live channel, but, look, every avenue of Geeks and Gamers, I'm constantly putting money into everything we have, like so Park Hoppin', Sports Wars, Gaming with Geeks, obviously the main channel, obviously the website. So, we have a plan for like Park Hoppin', and my Park Hoppin' team came to me and they said, hey, we got memberships available. Can we make the live streams, for members, so once it goes private or once the stream is over, it's for members, because they want to work hard to build up those membership and give a lot of behind the scenes stuff. So that's kind of changed our outlook on how we're going to handle the live channel, because I know that frustrates some people. I totally understand. I'm not trying to be difficult at all. But you got to understand, I'm trying to build a very big business here, and there's a lot of moving parts, and we're just trying to make each section of Geeks and Gamers profitable. So from the members standpoint, I haven't been the biggest fan of memberships on YouTube per se, because I'm trying to focus on the memberships on geeksandgamers.com, a place that I control. Now, my control doesn't give me the flexibility of, say, a YouTube or a Patreon at this point in time. But I don't want to work through these big tech companies if I can help it. So that's why I'm trying to build up geeksandgamers.com and our memberships over there, and then eventually moving towards an app. Now, an app is that's the next goal for Geeks and Gamers, to have an app that plays off of the website. Now, again, just want to show everybody really quick, just so everybody understands what I'm talking about here, so I make a little bit of sense. So if you go to the website, and if you've made an account, then already. But if you go to the website, this is our home page. And then you click on your profile. And again, it's free to make a profile. This is my profile. I have a lot of unread messages I need to get to. You have a groups that you're thrown into, and you have your own personal blog, and then notifications, friends list, all of that stuff. Now, the idea is for us to create an app. So, and then there's the premium membership. So if you want to go over and become a premium member, just consider doing that. But the whole idea of what we're trying to do with an app is to, I had to turn that off, is to make it to where our private message system goes directly through the app. And then all of our YouTube notifications, Twitch notifications, and all that will be sent through the app. That is the hope. So we'll see how it goes, but that is the plan as of right now. All right. So Miss Anthropic One, bro, love you, Jeremy, but you got trolls hitting my channel, calling you an ist and hating me because I'm black dude that loves your content. Anyway, keep dropping great content. Okay. So, Miss Anthropic One, bro, love you, Jeremy, but you got trolls hitting my channel, calling you an ist, calling me an ist, and hating them because they're a black dude that loves my content. That is an SJW to a T. Anybody that's going to define someone on their race and form their opinion. So, hey, you're a black guy and you like Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, that threatens their entire worldview. All of that fake narrative that they create in their head when they actually see women and black dudes and non-white people that are watching and supporting Geeks and Gamers. Hell, we have non-white dudes all over the team. Yet they claim this narrative that Geeks and Gamers is an Easter and ism. It's so stupid. Like earlier, if I can find it, I really want to show you guys this if I can find it. I know Ryan retweeted it, and I see Ryan in the comments. So what's up, Ryan? Let me see if I can find it. Right, where the hell did it go? I know you retweeted it, Ryan, didn't you? I'm looking for the tweet from the guy about the Orlando Magic. Here it is, right here, like this right here. This challenge is, and I did a video on this right here. So, black guy stands for the national anthem. White woke liberal says, I'm very curious about and will be patient for Jonathan Isaac's explanation here. Who the fuck are you? And why the fuck does Jonathan Isaac have to explain to you, a white dude, why he stood for the national anthem? And the fact that this motherfucker says he will be patient. Like, I will stand here and I will be patient with my whiteness, but I expect the black man to explain to me why he stood for the national anthem. Fuck these motherfuckers. So anytime they see a non-white dude or a woman supporting this group or this channel or this brand that they have previously labeled an ist channel or a channel that hates women, all that does is it destroys their worldview and that fake narrative that they've created. So I do appreciate your support. I'm sorry you're dealing with a lot of shit, man. I hate but that's what they do. They can't get to me. They can't touch me. So what they do is they try to go for people that support Geeks and Gamers to try to make them feel bad. And that's the game they play. They're pathetic. They are truly pathetic, miserable creatures. And I don't understand where it went wrong in their lives that fucked them up that bad, but that's the sad reality of where we are with these people. But thank you for the support. Thank you for the super chat. Monetize them motherfuckers. Just like Eric July says, monetize your haters. Do it like that. Fine Castle IRE says, is there any upcoming video games this year that you're looking forward to? What game do you think deserves this year's game of the year? Cyberpunk 2077 is the game that's on everybody's radar. I don't like buying digital copies. I have went to every store in town and I can't find Ghost of Tsushima. I might break down and buy it digitally if I can't find it. But Ghost of Tsushima has been overwhelmingly positive from everybody that I know that's played it. Ryan's here. He's loving it. So many people are hyping that up. But Cyberpunk 2077, I believe, is going to be the game of the year. I think it's going to – this could be a game of a generation. I mean, this could be up there. This could be a game that we're talking about in 10 years. You go back 10 years ago. Let's think 10 years ago, BioShock. BioShock was something that everybody still talks about today. Not on the level that I thought they would, but BioShock is still a generational game. Super Mario Galaxy came out about 10 years ago. That's a generational game. Halo 3. When did Halo 3 come out? Maybe it's been over 10 years for Halo. No, it's about 10 years for Halo 3. Like, these are generational games that still have relevance today. I believe Cyberpunk 2077 has that type of potential to be a game in 10 years where we're still talking about the greatness of it. So 2007, okay, so 2007 was Halo 3, and that was one of the biggest releases in the history of video games. Like, if you were into gaming when Halo 3 came out, and I wasn't a Halo guy at the time, I was a late bloomer to Halo. I was never an Xbox guy. That first Xbox system that came out with that controller that was the size of a fucking diesel truck, like, that's why I didn't buy an Xbox. Like, I don't want this. So I was a late bloomer. So now, all these years later, we're looking at some of those games. So I think Cyberpunk definitely could be one of those games. So that's what I'm looking forward to, because there's no Nintendo games on the horizon, at least none that's been announced yet. Thomas Gilkey, Justin is incredible for what he said in the chat about me, as are you. Much love. Can't wait for tomorrow night. Nerdrotic and John Talks, holy cow. And Ryan Kennel. I'll be on there too. So he's going to have a full crew over there. Nerdrotic will be there. John Talks, myself, Ryan Kennel, Ord's Board, and many others over on Thomas Gilkey's channel. Celebrating 475 subs. Maybe we can get him to 500. And again, Thomas, longtime supporter of the channel, man. I'm not even the channel, supporter of the brand. Like, he supported Geeks and Gamers long before anybody knew who Geeks and Gamers was. So I'll always have his back. Zach Gilbert, here's more money for just having Star Wars Attack of the Clones, the game on screen. That game was a good rat. Jeremy for EFAP 100, along with Emperor Tonald. Well, that's actually, that's not Attack of the Clones, it's the Clone Wars, but close enough. And I don't have Attack of the Clones. I have Revenge of the Sith, and I loved Revenge of the Sith, the video game. Honestly, I've been thinking about it. I don't know how many people are getting pissed off about this. I'm not saying that I'm there yet, and I need to watch all 6 Star Wars movies. 6 Star Wars movies, by the way. Only 6 Star Wars movies exist. I need to watch all of them again, but I got to be honest. Revenge of the Sith continues to creep up there for me, man. Like, it's almost neck and neck with Empire Strikes Back. I fucking love Revenge of the Sith. I don't care. I'm not apologizing for it, but holy shit, man. Revenge of the Sith. Just, I've been thinking about it a lot, and I want to watch it again. I'm not saying it's better than Empire because it's not objectively better. But for my favorite, Revenge of the Sith is fucking fantastic, dude. It's so fucking amazing, and I want to watch it again. Revenge of the Sith is so fucking good. The chat is so split right now. The chat is so split. You got people saying, fuck yeah, fuck no, fuck you. That's my take, Jeremy. You can't steal it. Oh, man. Prequels are always a hot topic. I am a prequel defender. I always have been. I can admit that the Phantom, I have struggled saying Phantom Menace these days, but the Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones have issues that I can't defend. I still enjoy those movies. I still like them. I still very much enjoy them and can watch them at any point in time. But they do have a lot of issues that bother me. Revenge of the Sith, I love that fucking movie, man. I love it so much. I love it so fucking much. Fandom Guard. Hey, Jeremy, I have an original air. Let me read this first, okay? Hey, Jeremy, I have the original aircraft carrier, the flag from G.I. Joe. I saw that one in mint condition for $45,000. I have one that's an okay condition. Are you interested in it? I am very interested in it. But it just depends on in what way am I, how interested. So if you want to email me, I've seen that in shops before. I can't remember how much it was, but the USS Flag, holy shit. Just shoot me an email, ddaycobra@gmail.com or jeremy@geeksandgamers.com. Those things are insane, man. That's one of, from a standpoint of G.I. Joe, that was always my number 2 most desired. Number 1 was the Terrordrome. I wanted the Terrordrome more than anything. The Terrordrome is my dream. Nigerian Prince Jeremy, fantastic. But I've always wanted the flag for sure. Sasha Tech, Geeks and Gamers watch party on silent. Oh shit, where'd it go? It jumped on me. Geeks and Gamers watch party on silent. Put a timestamp on the screen. Would be awesome. You could reflect the show in a mirror or in the corner. I could, but honestly, I don't want to give too much away here. I've spoken with someone from YouTube in the past few months. Like, they told me that their algorithm, the way it reads stuff, is unbelievable. Like, they can read anything almost at this point, even if you put it on silent. Like, it's crazy. But you're still, it's a crap. I don't want to get another strike. You get a strike on a live stream, it is a big problem. It's a big fucking problem. So I probably won't do it, because if you get a live stream strike, I mean, you lose the ability to live stream for 3 months. And I'm just trying to ramp up live streams again because so many people went asking. But maybe I'll talk to them and see what they say. I'll get their feedback on it. But they've kind of told me, like, the algorithm is so fucking, ridiculous in terms of what it can read. It's crazy. You wouldn't think it, but it is. And it's how they catch a lot of stuff, So William Aguilar says TikTok needs to be banned for espionage. It records all keyboard presses, scans, and copies your notes section. Mac and IP searches, enter data flies for various Wi-Fi, website, email, and phone passwords, biometric, location, and more. Holy shit. I mean, that mirrors everything I've been hearing about it. I've heard a lot of controversial shit about this thing, man. So I think, I mean, again, with Trump getting this involved, it's got to be serious. It's got to be serious. Liam Pearson, do movie streams, please. I beg you. I don't think I can. I mean, we would have to do it where we're just watching it with just either me sitting here like a dumbass or putting up a screen with no movement. That's about the only way we could do it. Justin Proper, who stole my former identity? Says Justin Proper. Where are you at, Proper Jeremy? Speak up. Star Wars Theory did it. Yeah, how did Star Wars Theory do it? Because he did do a watch through. How exactly did he do that? Because I didn't watch the video. I saw he did that. But I don't know how he did. I may just go back and watch that. Matt Guy, you and as easily influenced me. Just got my snake eyes. Hell yes. G.I. Joe, man. Look, am I worried about what they're going to do with G.I. Joe moving forward? Yes. But if you look at the classified line as of right now, the classified line is right in line with, honoring these characters. It's great, man. And they look phenomenal. So we'll see. I mean, that video game that was announced, Operation Blackout, that looks really good too. Now, you've got the Snake Eyes movie with Henry Golding where they're changing the the race of Snake Eyes, which is bullshit, and it pisses me off, and I've done multiple videos talking about that. But from the toy standpoint, which is the number one thing that pulled me into G.I. Joe, by the way, it was the toys. It was the 3 3/4 toys. That's what drew me into G.I. Joe. With that and this video game, those look both awesome. And no matter what, I still have G.I. Joe the movie and I still have G.I. Joe Resolute. So I'm good. No doubt about that. Okay. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy you got those Snake Eyes. And Az got Destro today. So Edward Coleman, the BWO, is coming for blood and maybe just talking about our cycles at the end of the day. YouTube is ours now. Can you dig that, sucker? Hashtag Bree World Order. It took me a minute. It took me a minute to see where you were going with that. I love it. Can you dig that, sucker? Little Booker T in the house. I love the BWO reference too. Revan, I really don't want that. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to call her that. I really don't want Kathleen Kennedy touching the old republic. I hold that too close to my heart. I'm not going to read that. That'll get clipped all day long and used against me, but I appreciate the super chat. Barely Protestant says, a conservative gamer who likes Ben Shapiro. Nice. Yeah, I love Ben Shapiro. I don't classify myself as conservative per se. I'm very independent in my political beliefs, but I'm a very strong supporter of Donald Trump, the president of the United States of America. I've been a strong supporter of him prior to his winning the election, and his run as president has only made me a bigger supporter of him. And again, I say that, and I hate that in 2020, I always have to qualify saying it's okay if you disagree with me. It's okay if you disagree with me. It's okay if you fucking disagree with me. Are you okay with me disagreeing with you, though? That's the question. That's the real question. And that's obviously for the people that would get offended. Yeah, so that's, I just, I don't call myself a conservative. I'm never going to call myself a fucking Democrat, but I'm very much in the middle, but I lean very, very strongly on the side of Donald Trump right now. I believe that there's not even if you're looking at how things are going in our culture, in our media, and everything going on, I don't think there's any fucking doubt. Like there's no fucking doubt in my mind that he is the absolute right choice, without a shadow of a doubt with what's going on. I can't imagine Joe Biden being the commander-in-chief for the short period of time that he will be, because he will step down from, mental illness or whatever they're going to claim he has. And they'll probably throw somebody, that they want in there. So, but anyway, not going to take it too far into a political discussion, but yes, I am a supporter of the president of the United States, and I'm a big fan of Ben Shapiro, and that offends a lot of people. And to those people, I tell them to go fuck themselves. Thomas Gilkey, I'm 12 subs away from 500. Jeremy, thank you so much for all the love and support from your team and have given me. Love you, bro, and your peeps. Right on, Thomas Gilkey. We'll get you there, buddy. We got that live stream tomorrow, and we're going to be there for you, man. I know you've had a rough go of it with this lockdown, but we're going to be there, and it's going to be awesome. Joshua Sam, hey, Jeremy, fucking hell. Thing keeps jumping on me. Hey, Jeremy, did you hear about the new Epstein case files released last night and how many times Bill Clinton and Alan Dershowitz names appear on them? I've been hearing a lot. About that. And I kind of like, everybody knows this. You get on the internet and sometimes you end up going down a fucking rabbit hole. All right. Yeah, a rabbit hole you never intended to go down. And 30 minutes later, you're like, how the fuck did I end up here? How the fuck did I end up here? You know? And that happened to me earlier. And all I know is I ended up in some weird fucking places and Tom Hanks' name was involved. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So that's all I'll say. Epstein didn't kill himself. Zach Gilbert, Mahler and Rags think Revenge of the Sith is objectively bad. Mahler and Rags will rip apart anything that you love. Trust me. Ross Gecko, what goes into your decision which hat to wear? Take us through the process. And how many hours a day do you estimate spending in the pool house? Okay, that's a great question. Okay, so really, how I have been about hats all through the years is I find one hat that I have a shit ton of hats. All right, I have a shit ton of hats sitting over here right now. I love hats. I'm not bald, even though the internet claims I am. I have eyebrows, even though the internet claims I don't. I just have light hair. Like I have hairy legs, but they're light hair, so you don't actually see the hair. But so I just like wearing hats. I always have. I have naturally curly hair. My hair looks like Justin fucking Timberlake's hair back in the NSYNC days. Okay, this was a problem for me growing up. Okay, because I was always like playing sports and shit and hanging out with the whatever the fuck you want to call the cool crowd, but always fucking making fun of my goddamn curly hair. So I always wore a hat because I just felt better covering that fucking ramen noodle up. So, I always wear hats and I just always kind of get hung up on a hat. And it just happened by chance. But when the YouTube channel started taking off, I was wearing this Star Wars hat. And people have just become so attached to this fucking Star Wars hat. So the few times I've worn a different hat, people have had a melt fucking down. They're like, where the fuck is Jeremy? Where the fuck is Jeremy? So I just started wearing the Star Wars hat again because everybody wanted the Star Wars hat. So now as far as the pool house, I spend a lot of time in this pool house. I mean, I can I show you guys? I actually can show you a few things. So here's the pool house, okay? So again, over there is my G.I. Joe toy. See my G.I. Joe section? Look at that, okay? All those are G.I. Joes. That is my old school setup. So I have my Atari, my Super Nintendo, my Genesis, my NES, all of that. That's my... right there's my Cobra setup. That's G.I. Joes. There's a G.I. Joe poster. There's a few Funko Pops. All these are G.I. Joes up here. So, so I have a lot going on here. And then over here, I mean, I guess I can fucking show y'all this. So over here, I've got more stuff. And then I got monitors up here. I got monitors down here. Got all kind of shit going on. So I spend a lot of time in the pool house working and researching shit and all of that. So that's where we're at with it. All right, let me fix this shit. All right, we good? All right, we're good. So that's where we're at. And I want everybody to understand something. I want everybody to understand something, okay? When I started this YouTube channel and all the way up to 50,000 subscribers, I was using an Android smartphone to record everything, to do all of my research, to do everything. One Android smartphone, 50,000 subs, all the way to 50,000 subs. Now, to this day, I still edit everything on my Android. All of my videos that go to the channel, I edit them. Whether I'm putting sound clips in, whether I'm putting funny stuff in, everything edited on my Note. Everything. So, Yeah, Peter Hahn remembers because I used to crash at 1,000 likes. Yes. And so that's just that's how it goes. That's how it goes. And I love when I see random car video. I will do more car videos as well. Okay, I will. Hat off, Jeremy. Not happening today. Dang, that video quality looked pretty good for a smartphone. Yeah, it was directly on a smartphone. So the point is just whatever it takes, man. Just record. People want to hear your thoughts. If you got something to say, fucking say it. You know what I mean? So bar video, Daddy Waffle, all of the old school stream memes are back, and it's beautiful, and I love it. Who is messaging me? Okay. All right. So anyway, yes, it's G&G behind the scenes tonight. So that was a good question, Ross Gecko. Revan, Revenge of the Sith is hands down a cinematic masterpiece. I can't quite call it a cinematic masterpiece objectively because there are some things that do kind of bother me a little bit, but subjectively, I love it unconditionally, and it's arguably my favorite Star Wars movie. Like, I fucking love it so much. Let's see. William Smith says China is our number one enemy, and TikTok has been one of their weapons against us. We have an information war. Sounds like a certain website that I'm familiar with. Let me see. Johnny the Whiskey, ever checked out these YouTubers? Anthony Brian Logan, Conservative Twins, Sidney Watson, Voltaire, Charlie Kirk, Michael Knowles. They're awesome. Anthony Brian Logan, definitely familiar with him. Conservative Twins, are you kidding me? The Hodge Twins, dude, I watch the Hodge Twins all the time. The Hodge Twins are easily some of my favorite YouTubers of all time. Love the Hodge Twins, man. Though you want red fucking pills, watch the Conservative Twins, the Hodge Twins. Red fucking pills all day long. Thomas just hit 500 subs. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Congratulations, buddy. But yeah, the Hodge Twins are fantastic, dude. Those guys are objectively some of the best YouTubers on the platform. They should have more. I mean, they have so many channels, but they're just fucking great, dude. They are hilarious. If you watch the Hodge Twins and you don't laugh your ass off, you have no soul. Those dudes are unbelievable. Christian says, "What's up, Jeremy? I'm not going to mention that. What are my thoughts on, you know what? I'm not going to mention that on this platform because there's been word that they are targeting people that mention that. So I'm not going to say it out loud. I appreciate the question. I'm aware of that, and I've done some research on it, but I'm not talking about it here on this platform, unfortunately. Sorry, but that's just this fucking YouTube platform, man. You know what I mean? But thank you for the super chat. I do appreciate that. Ryan, Jeremy, I want you to have Jeremy Uncensored videos for premium members on the website. About anything, I think it would be hilarious. That is something I have discussed with my team about giving me access to actually upload directly to our website for our premium members where it's not being hosted on another website. So we are working on that. Again, though, you have to understand, we are a very small, thank you, Christian, where it is. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for understanding. Yeah, I mean, we're a very small little group of people here. And yeah, it's easy to look, oh, David, all these subscribers and views. I worry every day this channel is going to be done, or people are going to stop being interested in me, or stop watching my videos, or stop, watching my live streams. I worry about that shit every fucking day. And that's just how driven people are. I'll never forget this interview with Stone Cold Steve Austin with Jim Ross after he retired. After he was out of the business, and Jim Ross said, like, how did it feel being the top guy? And I'm not saying I'm the top guy, because I'm not. I'm nothing. I'm nothing on this platform. But the mentality of Stone Cold Steve Austin is that it's an insight into a successful person. And Jim Ross said, how did you feel? What was your confidence level when you were the top guy? Because when Stone Cold was the top guy, there was nobody close. My wrestling fans know, all right? Nobody was close to Stone Cold, man. He was on another level. And Stone Cold said that when he was on top, that's when he was his least secure because everybody was coming for him and everybody's gunning for that spot. And so the more successful you get, the more paranoid you become. So if you would have told me 3 years ago that I would have a channel with this many subscribers, if you would have told me that I could get 800 fucking people watching me at 1 o'clock in the morning, if you would have told me that I would have a sports channel and a theme park channel and a gaming channel and a Twitch channel and a website and all of this stuff that we have going on, if you would have told me what I have at this moment right now, I would have told you there's no possible way. And if that ever happened to me, I would have the greatest life of all time. Now, do I have a good life? I have a good life. And just like Dave Chappelle said, my life is like an above ground pool. It's a pool, but I have, problems just like anybody else does. The point is now you're thinking about the next step. Who's getting this? Why is this guy getting more views than me? Why is that video not doing well? Oh, I had this many subs. I can't be getting that low of views. Like, there's so many fucking things. So it just comes with the territory. Driven people always want to be better. And that's where I'm at with this. So, I don't know why I went on that rant. Was it the uncensored? I can't remember. Or another comment. But either way, that's just a little insight into how I operate. But the point is we want to improve the website. And we're working to improve the website, but it's going to take time and support. So thank you all for the support. Let me see. Alma John says, fries, O-rings, or tater tots? Okay, this is a pretty difficult one. Now, the reason it's difficult is because, generally speaking, it's fries. So let me repeat this one more time, okay? The question is, fries, O-rings, or tater tots, okay? Now, I generally would go with fries, almost universally. But certain places, fries aren't that great, and tater tots are almost always fucking great, okay? I'm not a big O-ring guy. So it really comes down to tater tots and fries. I'm going to lean fries. Even though tater tots are more consistent across the board, fries have the better upside. So that's where I'm at with it. But no hate for the tots. Darth Who says, props to Trump for his power move on TikTok. Hope Australia follows suit at some point. I've pretty much always found TikTok to be cringe as fuck. Well, thank you, Darth Who, longtime supporter of the channel as well. And yeah, I mean, I'm very happy that President Trump has made this decision. I think it was a good decision. I mean, again, he's still got to carry it out. And I think that's going to come with some challenges and some obstacles. But, I mean, if anybody's prepared to do it, it's him. Dean Approved. Hey, man, how are you? What's your favorite Smash Bros. Game and mains? Would there be maybe a Smash Bros. Stream here? Smash Bros. Streams kind of suck balls because it lags so much, especially on Smash Ultimate. It lags so much. So we've tried to do some streams over on our Twitch channel, and Smash Bros. It lags so much. I wish we could. We'll continue to try them over on Twitch or maybe Gaming with Geeks. As far as my main is always Link, just because I like playing with Link. And favorite Smash Bros. Game, I know Melee is universally considered the best, and I would probably say Melee. Is my favorite. But I mean, I've liked all Smash Bros. Games up to this point. But Melee, because of the speed and everything involved, is probably my favorite. But Ultimate's pretty good too. I love Ultimate. But good question. But yes, maybe the Twitch channel, again, I'm planning on streaming Titanfall 2 early next week on the Twitch channel. I don't expect to get a lot of views, but Titanfall 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. I love Titanfall 2. I worship Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2 to me is probably the greatest first-person shooter online multiplayer game I've ever played. It's just fantastic, dude. Everything Respawn did with the pilots, with the Titans, with the level design, with the speed, the perks. I love Titanfall 2 so fucking much. Unconditionally. I mean, people say I'm a Nintendo shill. I criticize Nintendo pretty often. I love Nintendo, and ultimately, my allegiance will always be with Nintendo when it comes down to it. But if you really want to call me a shill, I'm a Titanfall 2 shill. I fucking love that game. I have no complaints about that game at all. Like the campaign is phenomenal. The online is phenomenal. The map design, the level design is fantastic. The everything. Titanfall 2 is fan-fucking-tastic. All right? So if I'm a shill for anything, it's Titanfall 2. All right? That's what I'm a shill for. Go ahead and meme that shit up right now. Titanfall 2 shill right here. All right. Blue Wide Scorpio. I hit 30,000 subscribers. The K is a typo. That's fucking good, dude. Blue-Eyed Scorpio is on point with his sarcasm. So good. Let me see. Grid Iron KS had a $20, but retracted. So I don't know what you said, but I do appreciate the super chat. Ryan said, I'm bald. Hey, lots of people are bald. That's nothing wrong with it. I just think it's funny how the internet has consistently tried to say I'm bald when I'm not bald. There's nothing wrong with being bald. I'm just not bald. Liam Pearson, show us your head. Not tonight. No. Not tonight. That's premium member content right there. That's such bullshit. Ross Gecko, I liked your interview with Cameron Pasha. Can you do more interviews with people outside the Phantom Menace? Feel like non-PC celebrity types would do it. Speaking of that, I have an announcement to make. I announced this on Friday Night Tights. This Tuesday, I will be interviewing Taj Jackson. Do you know who Taj Jackson is? That is Michael Jackson's nephew. Taj Jackson will be on Geeks and Gamers, and we are going to talk about everything. We're going to talk about Michael Jackson. We're going to talk about everything that's went on with the Jackson family. We're going to talk about Hollywood, and I'll give you a little bit of a teaser here. Do you know how Taj Jackson found Geeks and Gamers, and you know how he became a fan of this channel? Because he hated The Last Jedi, and he found me, and that's why Taj became a fan of Geeks and Gamers. Boom. So that is going to be amazing. I still, like, of everything that has happened to me in the last few years, the fact that a member of the Jackson family is a fan of this channel is incredible. I remember the first time I talked to Taj on the phone. He was in Vegas, and many people may not know this, but I mean, I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan, and Janet Jackson is like my favorite, female singer of all time. Janet Jackson's the queen. You can take that Beyonce bullshit and shove it, okay? Because Beyonce is the most overrated, most talentless person I've ever seen. You want talent? You watch Janet Jackson. That is true talent. That is true grace. That is an all-timer. But anyway, he knew how big of a fan I was of Janet. And he's like, yeah, I'm in Vegas at Janet's concert. What the fuck? I'm talking to Taj Jackson while he's in Vegas hanging out with Janet. What? Incredible. So, but yeah, Beyonce is the most overrated, talentless person in the history of the entertainment industry, and it's not even close. I've got a toe. I've got a toe that I ran over with a pallet jack back in the day when I worked retail. My toe that smashed has more talent than Beyonce. Okay, that's what I think about Beyonce. So, all right, where are we at? But to answer your question, yes, we're going to have more people on doing interviews and things like that. Final Death Star. It was you and John Talks that influenced me to start my channel back in 2018. And after taking a year off, I am sitting at 552 subs. So thanks. Hey, man, Final Death Star, you're a good dude. And honestly, I might with all these live streams, this is how I get to interacting with people more. So I might, that was cold about my big toe. I ain't showing the toe. My toe is so fucked up. It's my big toe. I'll get back to you in a minute, Final Death Star. So again, any of my retail workers out there, okay? You're pulling the pallet jack, okay? And you have to put your foot there as pressure, and you're pulling. And I was pulling a big pallet of Pepsi. And somebody did something, and I turned, and it was still rolling, and the pallet jack ran over my toe, the wheel, and it crushed my toe. Okay. It crushed it. Now, at that point in time, we had, everybody knows this, but whenever you you work in a store, or you work in a factory, you work in a warehouse, there's always that like days since the last incident, and there's all this fucking pressure to not report accidents and shit, because there's like, they throw a fucking party or something, and if you're the guy who fucks that up, then everybody gets mad at you. It's bullshit that they do that. But anyway, I crushed my toe, okay, and I have a pretty high tolerance of pain. But I crushed my toe, and I'm sitting there. It's bleeding. It's fucking hurting. It's purple. And I'm like, I can't report this because we haven't had an injury in like 2 months. I can't be that guy. I can't be the guy who reports this injury. So I just took like a bunch of paper towels, rolled it around my toe. I took tape and taped it around all of the paper towels. And I went on about my day. And I got home, and the next couple of days it was throbbing. The toenail fell off, and then the toenail started regrowing back ingrown. So to this day, I have to rip my own toenail off because it keeps regrowing back ingrown. I have to physically rip it off, and it's fucking horrific. But that's what happens when you're a grown-ass fucking man. And it fucking hurts, but I have to do it. But yeah, there you go. There's the story of my toe right there. And that toe has more talent than Beyonce. All right. But anyway, Final Death Star. Yes. You're a great dude. I've been on a couple of streams with you in the past. Maybe we can do something and get you on the channel, man, and talk about things. I'm all about just talking to different people and getting their perspectives. And I know you're a very knowledgeable Star Wars fan, so maybe we can set that up, brother. We will see. Let me see. Opinion says Pompeo delivers speech to communist China and the future of the world on YouTube. Pompeo said, "Don't bend the knee." Able to see this vid and make a vid? I can check it out. It will be my personal channel probably. If it's straight. Like if it's straight politics and it does, I don't know. It's weird because if I can find a topic that I can tie it back to like tech industry and the entertainment industry, I don't have a problem making the video for this channel. But if it leans more into just politics, then I try to make those videos for my personal channel because I'm someone that has built my platform off of people keeping politics out of, the entertainment industry, business, sports, whatever. Well, the only reason I talk politics on this channel is because of how much they are infecting the entertainment industry. And that's the problem. But when it's just about politics, I try to keep that on my personal channel. I try. I don't always succeed, but I will. Let me see. We need Jeremy's amputated toe account. There's Final Death Star. Heck yeah, man. Congrats on your subs, man. That's awesome. Johnny the Whiz Kid. Forgot to mention Officer Tatum. Saw him. Oh, love Brandon Tatum. Brandon Tatum's great. And do you ever have you ever had bad posture problems from leaning forward on the computer all day? Because I do. Back hurts. I had posture problems when I was younger. I think I still have posture problems now. I'm not totally sure. They're clearly not as when I was younger, though, I did have bad posture problems. I think I still have a hint of it today, but I can't be for sure. But it has no effect of this. So, because usually, if anything, this is me during the day. This is me on my phone all day long. I don't typically sit on a computer and do things unless I'm on a live stream or something like that. But yeah, it's interesting to say the least. Alex Slusher says, "Good day, Jeremy. I'm playing Lego Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars on Xbox One. I'm working 100% on the game, and I am 91.8% so far." Awesome, man. And again, Alex met Alex at Star Wars Celebration. He still has he still has his avatar as me and him. That was a great day, man. It was a pleasure meeting you, and I'm so happy that you continue to support me and Geeks and Gamers. The Rookie Critic, I wish YouTube had some competition. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's just tough, man, because like right now it's a situation where, like, okay, let me show you this. So we do have a BitChute account. I don't know if you guys are aware of that, but we do have a BitChute account. And I mean, it does okay. I mean, so BitChute, we're at 8,093 subs over there. And I mean, 459 views, 611 views. This one almost got 1,000. That one got 1,100 views, 600 views, 700 views, 500, 1,300. Most viewed video is almost 13,000 views. So if you want to support us on BitChute, please feel free to do that. But yeah, in terms of just a straight up, competitor, there's not one, and I don't think we're going to ever have one, at least for the foreseeable future. I've heard some good things about Storyfire, and I might look into Storyfire. I know McJuggernuggets is behind Storyfire, old OG YouTuber. So that might be something I'll look into down the road. But I've heard good things about it. I've definitely heard good things about it. Joe Voss says, with my lady tonight, bro, but please upload your live streams to Geeks and Gamers Live. 2017 to 2018 was me playing Splatoon and listening to your streams. Much love. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll just take it off the members only thing. At the end of the day, I don't care about members on this channel. I do care about the members on the spinoff channels. I mean, let me rephrase that. I don't care about the live streams for members because I'm focused on the members perks for geeksandgamers.com is what I want to focus on. We do have members to the channel. I want to work on at least giving you guys maybe one exclusive live stream per month. Maybe I can work that out because members is something I've never really focused on here on the YouTube channel. So I have had some people say like, hey man, I don't like that it's behind the paywall here on the main channel. It's a fair point. I'll look into it. But I hear you. Again, I always listen. I will always listen when people, have constructive criticism or ideas or something like that. Alma John 1, your top 5 favorite gaming systems from 1st to 5th. Top 5 favorite gaming systems from 1st to 5th. Well, number 1 is the Super Nintendo. That's not ever changing. Matter of fact, look what I have. Look what I have. Hang on. Look at that. That is a Super Nintendo in the box. That is a Super Nintendo in the box. It's in here right now. Tell me that ain't beautiful, okay? It is in the box. Got the instruction manual and everything right there, okay? So, and I also have my playable one over there on the retro setup. So my favorite video game system of all time is a Super Nintendo, and it will probably never change. After that, it gets a little complicated because I'm a Nintendo guy, generally speaking. And when you look back, I'm going to judge systems in the moment and not overall, like, I guess, the test of time. Because once time moves on, a lot of these games end up on different systems. You know what I mean? So in the moment, I'm going to go play... I'm going to go... shit. I'm going to go Super Nintendo. I'm going to go GameCube, NES, PS2, Dreamcast. I think. That's all at the top of my head. Super Nintendo, GameCube, PS2, NES, and Dreamcast. I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with that right there as my top 5. That's a tough one. But yeah, Super Nintendo number 1, no doubt. Brandon Cortez, hey Jeremy, just wanted to say keep being great. Thank you, I appreciate that. Keeps jumping on me. Jason C with a unicorn super sticker, thank you so much. Jason C with another unicorn super sticker, thank you. Yeah, I mean the Switch will probably. I don't want to put the Switch in there right now. I'm not even going to qualify this because the Switch is probably up there, to be honest with you, dude. Look. I mean, come on, man. Come on. I mean, I can play anything on this right now. Like, I can play NES. I can play Super Nintendo. They have a lot of games that you can play right now. I can take this anywhere. This is an amazing system right here. Like, this is incredible, So I mean, the Switch will end up. The Switch will end up in my top 5. It absolutely will. So anyway, I'll assume TikTok ban will happen here in Australia too. Yeah, I mean it's very possible. I mean once the U.S. implements that, I think it has a significant. I mean that's going to be the second largest market that TikTok is in. So I would imagine that it's definitely going to happen around the world if the U.S. does implement this. Krista Joe, what's this? Doxing your studio? Guess it had to happen since Drunk 3PO leg doxed you on park hopping. Can't wait for Tomorrowland Speedway car video. Thank you, Krista Joe. I appreciate that. Jack Random says, check out Crossroads with Joshua Phillips on YouTube. Great info on China and the world that SJWs are trying to create here. Scary stuff. That actually sounds pretty interesting. I will check that out. Mark Erzhavec says, love you, Jeremy. Do you know any over right-wing games? I don't know any overly right-wing games. I can't really say I do. I'm not sure at all about that. Maybe somebody in the chat can help you out, but I personally can't. I apologize, but I cannot help you out with that. Let me see. Let me get back to this. Also, yes, super chat catch up from last night. I will now again, just so you're aware. Darth Shadow says Contra, they have guns. Contra is about as fucking America as you can get. Fucking badass dudes and fucking badass guns. Killing mofos. That's what's up. Fucking Contra. That's a grown-ass man game right there, okay? Contra is all about male toxicity, okay? If you've never played Contra or Super C, fucking do it. Figure it out. Figure out a way to play Contra, okay? That is a grown-ass man game right there. And it's hard as fuck. That is a hard game. It's not easy at all. Man, 1,300 likes. Thank you, guys. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. Far Cry 5, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one, TechMan42. Far Cry 5. Kova says, just finished talking about this. RIP CCP TikTok. Yeah. It looks like it's going to happen. It's going to be interesting to follow everything. And I don't know, I'm interested to see how it all plays out over the weekend. So, Contra equals unofficial Rambo a game. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, Contra, let me see. When did Contra come out? When did Contra come out? I'm Contra and there's Super C, but Contra says Contra. I'm looking right now. Contra was released for the NES in North America in February 1988. 1988. So, and then Super C on the Super Nintendo, man. Again, the spread gun on Contra is so fucking cool, man. It's so cool. I love it so much. I might play some Contra soon, actually. Don't I have I have Contra. I have Contra on my Switch. I could stream that to our Twitch channel. I might do that. Edward Coleman, I'd love you and Beyonce to join the BWO as a tag team. I will call you the Toe of Destiny. # Bree World Order. Never. Elton Jong says Toy Story 2 Toy Story 2 Pixar. It didn't happen. I am not showing my fucked up toe to the internet. That will be the end. It will be meme. I will be memed to hell and back. I will show people though to confirm it on my team. Incog Cheeto says Nintendo is Brie Larson's favorite game. I love Nintendo. Nintendo is my favorite game. God, she's so unlikable. The John Beck posture guy. Chair straightforward and monitors close. Are you talking to the other guy? Yeah, I mean, because I have monitors up here, so I'm kind of always looking up a little bit anyway, because I have DirecTV on this monitor, So I can watch DirecTV while I'm sitting here. And then I have my gaming monitor here. And then the other 3 monitors are for different, tabs. So that would be the solution right there for the person that was talking about posture, is just having it to where you're more elevated and looking up. That would probably help you out a lot. Look at that. Look at that account. That's fucking awesome. That's great. Thank you. Become a premium member on geeksandgamers.com. That's awesome. Love that. Keeping that up right there. That's a fantastic account. Sasha Tech Insider Info. Pre-Rona target was at getting approximately 120 switches a day. Manufacturing stopped, and since it resumed, they're getting approximately 20. Go Nintendo. Yes. So pre-Beerbug target was getting 120 switches a day. Manufacturing stopped, and since resumed, they're getting approximately 20 a day. That is from Go Nintendo. So that's good information right there. I also received some insider information from Walt Disney World. I am working on getting more information, and I'm going to be doing probably a video on this topic on our Park Hoppin' channel in the next few days. So again, if you have not subscribed to Park Hoppin', please do so. Love that channel, love that brand, and I love everything that my team is doing over there. So thank you for that. Let me see where we at. Pep says, what are your thoughts on Google adding COVID contact tracing and on all Android phones without notification? I don't know about that. I'll have to look into that. That's interesting. I mean, I don't like talking about a lot of this stuff because YouTube does not like you talking about the beer bug. They just don't, unless you're a big news organization that can say whatever information they're wanting put out there. Like, I have a lot of opinions about this stuff, but you just can't really. I mean, again, I don't know if that's changed, but in the early days of the beer bug, they did not want anyone talking about it. But I will look into that because I am curious about that. Christian says, what are your thoughts on Out of Shadows? Out of Shadows. What is Out of Shadows? What is Out of Shadows? I remember wrestling with Shadows, Bret Hart. Out of Shadows. Out of Shadows. Oh, this documentary on the mainstream media. I haven't seen that yet. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that, so I'll have to look into that. Is it good? I'll have to check that out if it's good. So yeah, I will check that out. Alma John one says orange, grape, apple, and cranberry juice. P.S. Fuck grapefruit juice. Personally, apple juice. I'm all about apple juice. So Tweeter Trash says, watch it. Watch it. All right, I got you. I will check it out. I'm assuming that's what he's talking about. It's a documentary. Says, yes, it is. It's good. All right, cool. I will check it out. Perhaps a D-Day Cobra video? Potentially. YouTube shadow banned Out of Shadows. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Jack Random says the Filoniing and Frozen Ryan Kennel are the best 2 things I've ever seen or I've seen this year. Hope all is well. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm happy that you guys are finding such entertainment from everything we have going on. There's a couple of super chats from last night I want to catch up on really quick. So let's just go through this really quick. Andre Johnson sent a $50 super chat last night that I didn't get to because my internet went out. And he said, what's up, Jeremy? Just curious, has your experience with The Last of Us 2 had a negative impact on your experience with other Naughty Dog games such as Uncharted? I know it might be a ridiculous question, just starting a conversation, haha. Also, favorite game. Now, I found this to be a very interesting question last night, and I apologize to Andre Johnson for not getting to it, but my internet did go out. That's a $50 super chat. That's a great question. I actually might even make that into an actual video because I think it's a really good question. So let me repeat it one more time for everybody, and then I will tell you my thoughts. So what's up, Jeremy? Just curious, has your experience with The Last of Us 2 had a negative impact on your experience with other Naughty Dog games, such as Uncharted? I know it might be a ridiculous question, just starting a conversation, also my favorite game. It's not a ridiculous question. That's a very good question, Andre. I hope you're listening right now. If you're not, please, when you see Andre Johnson in the chat again, please let Andre know that I did address his super chat, and I do apologize for not getting to it last night. Now, as far as that, retroactively, no. I still appreciate the Uncharted games very much, and I still appreciate The Last of Us. But moving forward, it's probably going to have at least some impact on my experience with Naughty Dog moving forward. Because fuck Naughty Dog and the way that they've behaved and the way that they have treated people over opinions is just absolutely ridiculous, and it's hard to even call it forgivable, because striking down YouTube channels, striking down Twitter accounts, DMCAing people, false flagging people, that is pretty much the worst thing you can do on the internet when you false flag people. And the fact that they continue to do it after it became such a problem and the mainstream outlets never picked up on this topic really pissed me off. So I don't believe Naughty Dog is the same company moving forward. They've lost a lot of their talented individuals that helped develop a lot of these games that we all love. So moving forward, I don't think I'm going to have the same, I'm not going to view Naughty Dog in the same way, but it doesn't retroactively change my opinions of the greatness of the Uncharted games. And I still thought that The Last of Us Part 2, or the first Last of Us, was a really good game. I will not play The Last of Us Part 2, though. But thank you again for that. Justin Proper says, I've learned the hard way that I have a lot of SJW friends. Didn't realize it until I met real hardcore SJW at Celebration. Never give in to them. I know about that story. Justin Proper met an SJW at Star Wars Celebration. They were just hanging out, talking, having a good conversation about shit, and somehow my name came up. I can't remember. Justin would have to give more context to that, but somehow my name came up, and this person says, oh, that guy's toxic. All the fucking NPC talking points. And Justin's like, I'm friends with him. I'm here with him. Like, he's a good guy. They're like, no, he's not. And the moment they heard that he knew me, they immediately stopped talking just on point. Like, boom, could not have a conversation with Justin anymore. A friendly conversation where they were just talking and getting along or whatever. And then the moment my name comes up, this motherfucker immediately stops conversation with him and's like, I have to go. I have to go. I have to go. I'm like, really? So, yeah, I mean, so, and Justin can tell you that story more in depth, probably. I can't remember it specifically. Joshua Trammell says, smash the like button, guys. Geeks and Gamers is awesome. And that's a $20 super chat. Thank you, Joshua Trammell. I appreciate that so much. Jeffrey Turner, a.k.a. Mega Jetty, glad to be part of this. My name on the Blockbuster logo. I owe inspiration to Fanzine, Retro Hollywood. Also, GTA's Take Two is also striking channels. That was the last one I got to last night. And that was when I brought up Mega Jetty's, profile on geeksandgamers.com and showed that to everybody. So I appreciate that, Mega Jetty. Also, Third Phase from the Moon says, from a fellow YouTuber, good to see your growth on the platform. Keep it up. We all have to deal with trolls. To hell with Naughty Dog. And I appreciate that as well. Darth Vader. So does this mean we have to have an army of Vaders now? LOL. Good night, man. Take care. Hope to see you again at Comic-Con or at Star Wars sometime. And I did read that one last night. So it wasn't too bad, but there was a couple of big super chats there that I did not get to, and I definitely wanted to make sure that we were able to square those up. So let me get back to this. Harambe's dad. Harambe's dad says, hey, Jeremy, do you think the Doomcock news of Disney basically retconning, scrapping the sequel trilogy will happen? I don't. Obviously, I know Doomcock and respect Doomcock. I'm the only person that has met and hung out with Doomcock. I am the only person, at least from a YouTube standpoint. Obviously, he knows people in real life, but I've hung out with him. We did a car video. We hung out and ate and talked and just got to know each other. And he's a solid dude. So I'm sure I know he's getting information. I just don't believe the information, but he's getting the information. I can't see how Disney retcons the sequel trilogy. I could see a soft retconning, but not a direct retconning. And I don't think George Lucas comes back either. Do I hope I'm wrong? I hope I'm wrong. I hope they blow the whole thing up, and I hope George Lucas comes back. But do I believe it? No, I don't think it's happening. So, let me see. Did I see Doomcock's face? Yes, I did. I saw Doomcock's face. We hung out. He was very much. He was like, people know you, Jeremy. I don't know if I want to be out in public because people do know you. And if they see you, they're going to see me. I was like, I'll keep a low key, bro. It's all good. So, yeah, but he's a good dude, man. And dude, he's killing it. He's up to almost 200,000 subs. And it's great. It's great to see all the success from my friend Doomcock. Okay. RS says, keep smacking these SJW jackoffs. All the best, Robbie Cano. What's up, Robbie Cano? Long time, brother. Of course, I'm the one. I'm the one who hasn't been live streaming. And again, it's nice to live stream and really get to see and talk to all of you again. That's the best part of all of this. So that's the best part of it. So I'm looking forward to continuing to do this more often. Let's see here. And let me see. All right, where's my stupid chat at? Come on. Okay, here we go. Christian says, what are your thoughts on the fall of Cabal? You're throwing a lot at me, man. Let's see. Is that another docu? Yeah, I haven't seen that one. Yeah, I don't have any knowledge on that one. So you got a lot of stuff you're throwing at me. So I'll have to check some of this stuff out. Favorite? And the other question from that from Andre Johnson Super Chat was my favorite game. It's a complicated one for me. I mean, ultimately Mario Kart, because that's always going to be the timeless. But there's two games that are, if you exclude Mario Kart from the equation, it's Half-Life 2 and it's Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo. Half-Life 2 is a game that I experienced it when I purchased the orange box, which at the time was the best deal in the history of video games. So, yeah, I loved Half-Life 2, man. I'd never really experienced a game like that ever. And when you add episode 1 and 2 to it, I mean, that is just incredible. That's one of the most incredible gaming experiences of my lifetime. And if you've never played Half-Life 2, and again, it's crucial to play Half-Life 2 and play the episode 1 and 2 along with it. That is what you should do right there. So that in Super Mario World. And then you can throw Resident Evil 4 into that equation. You can throw Titanfall 2 into that equation. Super Metroid. Those are kind of the games that are always Resident Evil 4. Like, I was a big Resident Evil fan when the first one came out for the PlayStation. I enjoyed 2, 3, started getting kind of tired of the formula, and then 4 came out and reintroduced the entire formula. And Resident Evil 4, man, that's one of the great experiences I've had too. So I have not played Half-Life Alyx yet. I would like to, but I haven't yet. No episode 3 though. Yeah, I know it sucks that we haven't gotten more Half-Life 2 or a Half-Life 3. We're never going to get it probably. So, but it doesn't take away from the greatness of the Half-Life 2 experience. And then I went back and played Half-Life 1 after I played 2. It's good, but it doesn't have the same impact. BioShock is another game that I would put up there as an all-timer. BioShock 2 was okay. BioShock Infinite I felt a little overhyped, but I still preferred BioShock 1 by a mile over it. So, all right, where are we at? We're caught up now. So I'm caught up from last night. I'm caught up tonight. So if you guys have any other questions for me, let me know. Obviously, we started out talking about President Trump announcing he will ban TikTok. And we've talked about that based on the information we have. And then, obviously we've went through the chat. I've had a great amount of support with Super Chat, so I do appreciate that. Almost 1,400 likes on the video. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Jeremy, have you dealt with tornadoes down in Florida? When hurricanes come, I mean, hurricanes are terrifying when they produce tornadoes. I do enjoy hurricanes because I'm the type of person that likes it when everybody's on the same page. But ultimately, it's hurricanes can be terrifying. They can be absolutely terrifying when they produce tornadoes and things like that. So Flubber11 USA says humanity has been around for millions of years. Imagine being lucky enough to live at the same time as Half-Life 2 and BioShock. That's right. And there's one I forgot to mention. And I guess because this one kind of goes into that Super Mario Kart range, or Mario Kart, Super Mario Galaxy. Super Mario Galaxy is always going to be right there at the top of any list of mine. I prefer 1 over 2, and I do believe that Super Mario Galaxy has the single best music ever in video games. Look up Good Egg Galaxy. Look up Gusty Garden Galaxy. Look up the staff roll for Mario Galaxy. Those are some of the best scores you'll ever hear. Gusty Garden Galaxy, Good Egg Galaxy, and the staff roll credits for Super Mario Galaxy. Boom. Man, if they remake Super Mario, or if they do a remaster of Super Mario Galaxy, I'm done, dude. I'm done. Adam says Galaxy 2 had better music. Debatable. But I prefer 1. But they're both phenomenal. And Galaxy 2 has Yoshi. So there you go. The old Donkey Kong games were fantastic and had great music. I agree with that. Mark says, are you going to do game dev yourself? No, I'm not interested in any game development myself. I'm just wanting to continue to develop our website, but as far terms of game development, no, that's nothing I've really gotten, any interest in from my perspective. And then, man, where'd it go? Captain Waldo says, what are your thoughts on people wanting to remake The Last of Us 2? And do you reckon it's possible? Hi from Jack in Australia. I appreciate the sentiment behind it. I don't think Last of Us 2 is ever going to get remade. Naughty Dog's made a lot of money. It probably not as much as they could have made, but it's sold enough, and they just need to move forward and get Neil Cuckman out of there, but it's not going to happen. But I do appreciate the sentiment behind that idea. Let me see. Fine Castle IRE. Jeremy, I suggest you and your gang get to play Fallout, guys. Ultimate Knockout, and stream it on Geeks and Gamers. I played the beta and worth looking into. Fall Guys, okay? Ultimate Knockout. I'll look into that. Fall Guys, Ultimate Knockout. I think I've heard of that, so I'll check that out. And played the beta, and it's worth looking into. Good stuff. We're always looking for like a game that we can stream to entertain everybody. And so if they remaster Super Mario Galaxy, they better put 1 and 2 together as one game. I mean, they can, but they could also make a lot if they release them separately, because on their own, those are 2 of the greatest games ever made. You know what I mean? So, all right. So I think we're gonna. I gotta see if I might have to go here in a minute. Give me just a second. Let me see. I got to check messages here. I may have to run. I got to see if something that I need to tend to. But it's been a pretty awesome stream. Again, might have to go, might not have to go. I'll let you know in just a minute. Good website, says Larry. Well, thank you, Larry. I appreciate that. We've worked really hard on the website, and I'm proud of the website. And like for instance, like we're up to 163 members on the website, which is great. And but yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, I do have to run because I have something else I have to do, and I didn't realize how late it was. So I am going to wrap this up. I hate to end it so suddenly. I think Anna is live, so you guys go over there, give her a raid. That Star Wars girl. Let me pull up her stream. We'll stream sniper really quick. RenWolf16, thank you for the becoming a member. Appreciate that. Yeah, so she's live right now. So we will snipe her really quickly. I'm not going to share audio, but go on over there and say Geeks and Gamers raid. Go ahead, tell her that I sent her over there. Let's see how many people. Let's see how many people can we get to raid her chat right now. Let me see. So she's got 719 watching. So let's see if we can get her up to like 800, maybe 900. And thank you, everybody, again. Great job tonight. Amazing stream. I will be back. I will be here. And I appreciate all of you. So go raid that Star Wars girl. Give her a like. Subscribe to her if you are not familiar with her. She's great. She's awesome. She's a friend. And, definitely appreciate her. Appreciate all of you. You guys have a great night. And we will talk to you later.